In this help video, we'll be looking at the MRP delivery schedule application. To launch the application, select MRP delivery schedule. To find and display delivery schedules, select Find, which is the magnifying glass icon. We can now select and filter by date or by item, and by clicking on the customer tab by customer code or customer. In this instance, we'll be looking at the delivery schedules for the month of April. So in the From field, we select the calendar icon, go to the month of April, select the first day. Then in the To field, do the same, move to April, and we select the last day. To apply the filter, we click OK. And all entries for delivery for the month of April will be listed. On the far left, you have the date, which is the date of the delivery. If you click on the actual field, you can see it will order the dates by ascending or descending. The second column is customer, which is basically the name or code of the customer. Then you have the sales order number, the line, the customer order number, the material status, the item code, the stock item description, color, the unit of measure. We expand that and see square meter, pair, so forth. Then you have ordered, which is the quantity ordered. The quantity in work in progress, that's how many items are being worked on currently in the factory. The complete column is the amounts that have been completed. Deliver is the quantity to be delivered. The on hand is the stock that is on hand, the availability of it, and expected is the expected availability at the time of dispatch, which is the date on the far left, the 30th. If we move across using the tab, scroll at the bottom, you'll see expected and shortage, which is the expected shortages. You'll see there's a lot of stock on hand compared to how much is ordered. So there's no shortages. But if we go down, you'll be able to see something. This is quite substantial. So they've ordered 10,000 to be delivered at the state, 10,000. But on hand, we only have 522. We're expected to have 522 at the time of dispatch, which means we are now short of 9,549 at the time of delivery. The next column is the type of goods, finished goods being most of the descriptions, and then the category of that, whether it be leather, boots, etc. So the most important columns in this table are the amount ordered, work in progress, complete, deliver, on hand, expected, and the shortage. So if we look at this specific order on the 30th of April, that's the delivery date, the expected delivery date. They've ordered 3,500. They've completed 124. 3,500 is what is to be delivered at that date. This can change if, for instance, they've ordered that quantity, but for this specific date, half, let's say, is going to be delivered, so it'll be 1,750. And then the balance will be paid the next month, or delivered rather the next month. In this instance, they want the full amount delivered on the 30th. Now you can see that on hand, we've got 7,750, expected 7,715. So we don't have a shortage. There's plenty stock for that specific delivery. And we can go down the list and see, as per each delivery, the available stock, if there's any shortages, and so forth. Let's take a look at order 0168 on the 8th of April 2021. The customer is YKK Southern Africa. Now, we can select the order and then click on sizes. This will bring up the delivery schedule order size table. You can see the sizes for this order are from 3 to 9. Now, if we look at the columns, we can see the amount ordered per size, if there are any still in progress, in other words, if there are any in the factory that are still being worked on. Then the completed amounts, we can see that in this case, they've exceeded the order. And then we can see the amounts per size that are to be delivered and what is on hand and what is expected, and if there is a shortage, which in this case there is none. This gives us a breakdown of and further details of what is needed and what specific size is in shortage or in excess. We can then select OK, which will return us to the delivery schedule. And look at the MRP inquiry for an item. In this instance, let's look at order 168, and the item is finished goods 13. We select inquiry at the bottom, and this will pop up the MRP inquiry application. You can have a look at that specific item, as well as the MRP date, suggestions, the manufactured quantity, the amount ordered, received, the amount on hand, the required, proposed, and unavailable, outstanding, unavailable, received, on hand, and rejected. If we want to drill down further into it, we can select sizes, and this will display the specific size MRP. We have the same columns, which is basically just a mirror of what's in the previous application, but with a breakdown of what is on hand. You can use the scroll to move across to display more of the columns. And OK and quit will take us back.